Hello, this is Nicholas Jones from 40 Yankee News, where we cover all things news, media, and everything related. Let's get to the following news stories of the day. The first news story of the day actually comes from Texas in Evansville after a woman named Sydney Rodriguez was arrested after being ordered in India after she was suspected of murdering her child. She is now being held at the detention center where she will be waiting trial. Her son Noel, who was last seen 2 years ago, was malnourished, and he was requested to see the Child Protective Services, but she made up an excuse saying that his father had him. 2 days later, she was found going into the airport and boarding a flight to India. She had passports for all of her children but Noel. And now we're going to see how the investigation unfolds. In other news, a football player has unfortunately passed away after feeling unwell the night before. He passed away in front of his mother. The footballer's name is Luca Aluzzi, and he literally was having convulsions the night before. He just started his new club at the LSD non-league for the Italian soccer team, and he was going to aim for the World Cup. Unfortunately, he had convulsions, and the next morning he said he was not feeling well and collapsed in his mother's arms. She called 911 or 411 for Europe, and it wound up they did not get there on time. He has unfortunately passed away. The mayor, his father, who's a police officer, and the whole team has done memorials, and they are wishing him life in peace. May he rest in peace. The Homeland Security in other news, Kristen Naomi, says she wants ICE to fund her own planes, their own operation, and their own way of transportation to double the amount of undocumented immigrants being deported to other countries. As of right now, she says that ICE is using charter planes and have been doing so for years. But in order to wrap up production and make it a lot more suitable to help Trump with his 1 million a year deportations, they will need to buy 30 planes plus and literally deport them using that. It will be costly but effective, she says. This is coming from Nick James of 40 News, signing out.